I want to welcome to the stage some dear friends of mine from Switzerland, Damien on the percussion, and Eva Luna. And so you'll get to know them a little bit throughout the evening. I'm sure you'll love them as much as I do too. And you can't miss Jarrell, right?
No!
Worshipper, lover of living, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair. Come, whoever you are. Wanderer, worshipper, lover of living, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair, 'cause it doesn't matter if you've broken your vows 1,000 times before, and yet again, come again, come, and yet again, come, whoever you are. Wanderer, worshipper, lover of living, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair. Come, whoever you are. Wanderer, worshipper, lover of living, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair, 'cause it doesn't matter if you've broken your vows 1,000 times before, worshiper, lover of living, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair. Come, whoever you are. Wanderer, worshiper, lover of living, and come, whoever you are. This isn't a caravan of despair, 'cause it doesn't matter if you've broken your vows 1,000 times before, and yet again, come again, come, and yet again, come.
For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. Oh, for each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. Oh, for each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings, and we are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. We are mothers of courage, fathers of time, daughters of dust, and the sons of great visions. We're sisters of mercy, brothers of love, lovers of life, and the builders of nations. We're seekers of truth, keepers of faith, makers of peace, and the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers. We are our grandfather's dreamings, and we are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. We are mothers of courage, fathers of time, daughters of dust, and the sons of great visions. We're sisters of mercy, brothers of love, lovers of life, and the builders of nations. We're seekers of truth and keepers of faith. We are makers of peace and the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers. We are our grandfather's dreamings, and we are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are one.
Good morning. You have found your way to All Souls Unitarian Universalist Church's online service. We're really glad to have you here. This is a coming together of people who join in covenant rather than creed. We agree that how we live this life is a big sign of spiritual maturity. So we try to respect those with differing paths and opinions. You, in your precious uniqueness, are welcome here if you care to be here in a spirit of mutual respect. Whoever you are, whatever your age, race, origin, orientation, background, status, ability, identity, if you care to be here, you're always welcome. We set this time aside in order that collectively we might bring up the things that have been on our minds, lift matters of worth, and contemplate things that we value, things that move us deeply, and things that call us. This is what we consider worship. So we hope that you'll relax for a little while, enjoy the content. Right now, we are in what we go through different seasons in our studies. And right now, we are approaching the end of our study on Unitarian Universalist identity. This is a rich and deep history and heritage. And today, we will be focusing a lot on that. Hopefully, along the way, we will be bringing up things that are currently matters of great worth and worth contemplating and elevating. But thanks for joining us.
We are Unitarian Universalists. We are people of many paths who are brave, curious, and compassionate thinkers and doers. Every day, people are inundated with information, overwhelmed by demands, and pulled by a culture that seeks to divide us from the web of life. Unitarian Universalism reconnects, bringing people together with meaning and inspiration. We are a house without walls, a congregation without spiritual limits, and a movement that calls you to put more faith in yourself, your community, and your beliefs. We are a faith that honors your mind, your heart, your journey. Simply put, we are a guided path towards a better you and a better world. Grounded in hundreds of years of thoughtful, religious communities, we are people of many generations, ethnicities, genders and sexualities, and spiritual backgrounds. People engaged in making the world a better place. People focusing on what really matters: love, justice, integrity, and hope. Unitarian Universalists have different beliefs, but shared values. We are Unitarian Universalists, and at the same time, we may also be agnostic, Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, humanist, Jewish, Muslim, pagan, atheist, believers in God, and those who let the great mystery be. The diversity of beliefs you'll find in a Unitarian Universalist community is one of our strengths. We're always learning how to see the world from a different perspective. What unites us are our core principles that uphold 7 real-world values: believing in the worthiness of every person, showing compassion and fairness, accepting others for who they are, growing through a personal search for truth, leading with democratic spirit, working for justice, and understanding that everything is interconnected. 7 days a week, Unitarian Universalists live these principles by doing. When we gather, we worship, reflect, and remind ourselves what matters most in life. Whatever our age, we learn to live with more wisdom, more awareness, more gratitude, and more soul. We show our values by showing up to answer the call for social justice. We have a track record of standing on the side of love for civil rights, LGBTQ equality, immigration reform, environmental sustainability, reproductive justice, racial justice, and more. find what it means to live your deepest values out loud. Join us on this extraordinary adventure of faith.
So, it's a continuing journey. Doesn't have an end, at least not here until we leave here. So relax, step into it, lean in. We hope to hear from you, hear back your thoughts. We hope that you'll stay connected. And as always, we ask that you let your integrity and truth, as you understand truth to be, lead you along your way.
Hey, good morning. I am Bennett Upton. I'm the board president here at All Souls UU. And I know for me, the more I've learned about Unitarian Universalism, the deeper I found that it goes. And I would like to invite you to learn more about it as well. We've got the new UU, which is a class that I'll be teaching today at 1 o'clock. And I'll be doing, it's 6 sessions. We're on session number 3, but feel free to jump in the middle if you like. But we'll be talking about religious education and how we can further our journeys. And we'll have we'll have Susan Caldwell, our preeminent director of religious education there, as a guest today. So she'll speak more about it because she knows more about it than I do, that's for sure. But I'd like to invite you to go there to hang out with us and to learn more about it. If you fill out the visitor log that should be popping up into the comments of the Facebook feed, then I will absolutely send you an email with an invite to the Zoom link for it. And also there's a coffee hour right after the service. We'll have that so you get a chance to hang out and talk about whatever you want to talk about. And we are just about to start up with our fundraising for next year, our pledge drive for next year. And we still haven't finished up the pledge drive for this year. We are a little bit behind on our fundraising goals for this year. So if you would like to make a donation, please do so. We appreciate your generosity and we could always use it, but we are a little bit behind on this year. So I would like to encourage it one extra time. Thank you so much for your support, and I will hand it over to Susan. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Bennett. And I do encourage everybody to attend the new UU class. It's a terrific class, whether you are new or you've been a Unitarian Universalist for years. And I always tell people it's a good class to take more than once. You're going to get different perspectives, a different group of people, and just you're going to hear things with new ears every time that you revisit something. And so I do encourage you to, and I will be there a little bit later in the hour because I am going to meet with our family religious education group at 1 o'clock for just for a short session today, like 15 or 20 minutes, just to kind of check in and see how everybody's doing. And so I hope that, and the link for that will be on the Religious Education Facebook page. Couple of things. Together Louisiana is doing a presentation called The 7 Things You Need to Know About Amendment 5, which will be every Thursday night at 5. And Steve will be putting a link in the chat for how you can register for that, and you can pick which Thursday you want to attend. It's Fight 5 at 5, and so we hope that you are able to join one of those. We did see the presentation this morning in adult religious education as well. This is an amendment that basically lets major corporations decide what they want to pay in taxes to the state of Louisiana, while the rest of us kind of have to pay what the law says. So we feel like once people understand it, they tend to oppose it, but we want you to see the presentation and decide for yourself. Also, very sad news, as many of us have heard, another trans woman has been murdered in Shreveport. And there will be a vigil tonight. And I hate that we have to do these. I hate that these things happen, but there will be a vigil tonight at 7:30 at the courthouse. And so for all who can join us, of course, wear your mask. You know, we'll stay as distanced as possible, but do, if you can attend and show your support, that would be welcome. And I believe that is all that I have. Oh, high school RE, we do have that on Friday afternoon at 4:30, and they are actually presenting the service next week, which will be on the 8th principle of Unitarian Universalism and our path toward ratifying that as a congregation. So we hope you'll join us for that. Thank you. That really is all I have.
Thank you, everyone. Despite distance and fear, we're connected. Despite loneliness and change, we are connected. Across different experiences and lives, we are connected, even in the face of inevitable losses of life. We are connected, and those that aren't inevitable. When we wish to laugh, when we need to mourn, across a nation divided, we are connected. Even when we dance alone in a room, we're connected. In the heat of the sun, in the glow of the stars, across the limits of our imaginations, we are connected. And even when nature trembles, we're connected. We're connected in honor of the risk takers, those that hold the vision with clarity and charge forward with optimism, even in the face of others' doubts. You are the lamp lighters and our guides. May we never forget the courage it takes to lead the way forward. In honor of the cautious skeptics, those that gather the information needed to navigate the tumultuous waters of change. You are the map makers and the preparers of the stores. May we appreciate your attention to the details that keep us on course. In honor of the doubters, those that may fear the changing tides of a turbulent world, you are our anchors and remind us of where we have been and where we are now as a community. May we relish your commitment to our history and your passion for who we have become. In honor of the dreamers, those that imagine what we can be to and in this world, you are the wind that blows the sails of change, pushing us ever forward. May we revel always in your whimsy and hope that dares us to never stop becoming. May the work we do together strengthen our community and our world. May we heed the call to always hold the vision of the free church ever in our sight and to work towards justice. Together we wield a powerful spirit that is strengthened by the gifts of all.
Good morning, I'm Fred Jodry, the music director here at First Unitarian. Today we're going to sing Spirit of Life. I'll play it through once, and then we'll show you the words and the music so you can sing along if you feel inspired.
Miss Susan?
Let us do the children's chalice lighting together. We light this chalice to celebrate Unitarian Universalism. This is the church of the open mind. This is the church of the helping hands. This is the church of the loving heart.
Thank you so much. We light this chalice week after week. Let us hold a quiet moment now in this light. In our current scientific understanding of the origins of the universe, the light of everything that exploded from not quite nothing is the light that became the maybe everything of which we are barely a part. This light we have now kindled here will become a light for each of us to carry forth as we find our way through the shadows on our path. Let us be grateful for the light in our lives, even as we honor the dark from which the light came. This light we have kindled is set in the lamp of our history. We inherit this free faith from the brave and gentle, fierce and outspoken hearts and minds that have come before us. We are drawn together by a belief that how we are in the world, who we are together, matters. With humility and courage, born of our history, we are called as Unitarian Universalists to build the beloved community where all souls are welcome as blessings and the human family lives whole and reconciled. Let us be worthy inheritors of this faith, and through our good works, pass it boldly to a new generation. We light this chalice together in the knowledge that it is love, not fear, that can change the world. I would like to invite Bob Jordan to lead us now in our unison affirmation. If you will, Bob, please.
Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve human need to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the sacred. Thus do we covenant with each other.
Thank you, Bob. I'm afraid we don't have the lyrics on this song, but please sing along on the choruses that you know.
Journey
We've included a number of different things in our service today. I've asked board members along the way to share why they're here. But before we do that, and I'm throwing our director mini curves today, and I appreciate her patience with me, I want to go back to something that I overlooked a little bit earlier. I hope you enjoy it, and I would ask the first board member to come in right after this, if you will. Thank you all.
My name is Christopher Sims, and I am the UUA. I am the UUA. I am a Unitarian Universalist. I am what I believe. I am religion as I breathe. I am a Unitarian Universalist. I am of earth, justice, jargon, and community. I am a Unitarian Universalist, a seeker, a searcher, an explorer. However, I am centered in 7 principles and in the belief that's invincible. I am a Unitarian Universalist. My colorful community fills churches small and large across America and beyond. I am a Unitarian Universalist, a fighter, a writer, a humanist, one who is deeply spiritual. Faith is found in the grass, the ground, in poems by Rumi and Mary Oliver, or quite simply, biblical. I am a Unitarian Universalist. With passion and tears I sing. Ministers of my faith are fighters. They marched and died for the dream of Martin Luther King. I am a Unitarian Universalist, humble, hopeful, happy, and free. No other religious faith is better for me. I am the UUA, 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 the UUA. I am a Unitarian Universalist.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Rebecca Tuggle. Hi. Not really used to working with Zoom, so bear with me a second. I am the treasurer for All Souls. And I came to All Souls in the fall of 2015 because basically I had lost my way spiritually and I had lost my faith in humanity. And I managed to find both of those things and more here. And that is why I continue to stay at All Souls. Thank you very much.
We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle around to tend these vibes. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. turning, we shall learn to be in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love.
Good morning. In thinking about why we are here, we can find so many of the answers just by looking to our chalice. Fire has been indispensable to us as humans for most of our existence on this planet. It's given us light, it's given us nourishment as we learn to cook our food, it's given us warmth, and it has a place in just about every religious tradition. We respect it. We realize that it can create or destroy, and it's become a powerful element not only of our very survival, but of all of our religious observances as well. And in our own faith, we have our flaming chalice. To remember why we are here, we can look to the chalice to remind us. The cup is our community. The flame is our faith. We hold the tradition. And we can look to the history of the chalice as well. The symbol we use today was first drawn by an Austrian cartoonist named Hans Deutsch, who had escaped after being imprisoned by the Third Reich. And he contributed his art to be used by the Unitarian Service Committee when they were trying to help people escape from Germany and from other European countries occupied by the Nazis. And the picture here are some French children who were evacuated by the Unitarian Service Committee. The chalice was used not only as a symbol on trucks bringing relief supplies, but also, as I like to say, it had a life of crime in that it was actually used as an official looking symbol for fake passports to get people out of dangerous areas. When Hans Deutsch went to work for the Unitarian Service Committee, he wasn't a religious person and he knew nothing about Unitarianism. But what he saw in the Unitarians that he met were people in action, people helping others, and he was moved to help them. Later, when the Unitarians and Universalists merged in 1961, the familiar double circle chalice that we've come to know, as you can see here, was a combination of the Universalist offset cross and that Unitarian chalice that Hans Deutsch had designed. So when we ask the question, why are we here? Why are we here together practicing this faith? We can look to the many meanings of our chalice. The cup of our community that holds the flame of our faith, the light of knowledge and learning, the warmth of our community and the love and the energy of action that first drew Hans Deutsch to design the chalice symbol for us. And you've probably noticed that just as there's no one right way to be a Unitarian Universalist, there is no one right way to make a chalice. Here are several, including our wonderful logo designed several years ago by Melissa Gibson. And our stained glass window. And some of you kids may recognize your own contributions to the piece on the left. And then on the right are just a lot of different chalices, some from the UUA, some in real life in congregations, and logos that have been designed with the chalice. Just as there is no one right way to be a Unitarian Universalist, there is no one right way to make a chalice. And so just remember, the cup is our community. The cup is us, and we hold the tradition. Thanks.
Good morning. For today's meditation, let yourself find a comfortable position, your body balanced, your spine straight. Begin with a deep, comfortable breath, shifting your attention to your heart space. And imagine breathing in and out of your heart. Allow your breath to deepen and slow. Allow your breath to be soft and kind. Now, in your mind's eye, see yourself on the pathway of your life's journey. And on this pathway, you find yourself at a crossroad where many paths converge. Each of the many roads and lanes and byways calls to you. Each offers attractions, pathways of comfort, of safety, of distraction. Which way to turn? Which path is true? As you pause upon the journey, reflect. To choose the path ahead, I must first go within. Only the heart can choose a path with heart, for it holds the wisdom and kindness I now need. The heart hears the call of spirit, teaching purpose and meaning for the journey. And the heart holds that which I can trust. Breathing deeply, I trust my awareness, the awareness that grounds me in the present moment, the mindful presence that nourishes my wisdom and compassion. Breathing deeply, I trust the enduring truths and values that so many before me have spoken and brought to life. And breathing deeply, I trust that I am not alone. My heart travels this path with the hearts of others, those like me who seek a life well lived, a life of purpose and service. Those like me, building a world of peace and beauty to give our children's children. In these few moments of silence, center in your breath. Breathing in, I am mindful. Breathing out, I see this moment clearly. Breathing in, I am at peace. Breathing out, my heart knows the way. Breathing in, I embrace beloved community. Breathing out, I share my gifts with joy.
Hello, my name is Dawn Suwashich. Hello, I'm not sure. I'm kind of like other people. I'm not real used to this Zoom, but I can't give all the reasons in a few sentences why I am a member of All Souls Unitarian Universalist Church, but here are a few. I'm here because I'm loved and I'm accepted just as I am. I am encouraged to seek truth for myself, my truth, in time as it is revealed to me. Together with the people of this congregation, we work to bring hope and justice to our community and the world. And that is why I am here. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Amanda Lawrence. I'm currently the vice president of the board. I've been a member of All Souls for about 15 years now. I really loved Barbara's reading this morning, honoring the skeptics and the doubters, because I am one of those skeptics and one of those doubters. And the reason I'm a Unitarian Universalist and the reason I'm a member of All Souls is because this faith and this place welcomes my skepticism and embraces my doubts. Here I know that, like Dawn said, I'm loved and accepted, and that's why I stick around.
I want to thank all of you. I really appreciate you trying to sum up a life's journey in just a sentence or two. That's a pretty tough thing to do. And we're glad that we get to be here together live. We don't use the same technology that some do to record things ahead of time and try to present the kind of professional package that you might get if you were watching a TV show, because we really are trying to be here with you in spirit, that spirit that moves in us and among us and through us, and the one that's calling us to be here together in the first place. It's easy in times like this to find ourselves, in this sort of a spot where we're frustrated, where we can feel overwhelmed. We may see that we've lost connections with people and things along the way that we used to really value and that we have found worthwhile. Still, there are a lot of things that we might be developing connections with that we had not before. But with all the challenges that are in front of us, one of the biggest seems to be finding ways to stay in meaningful ways connected with community. I mean, we can find individuals that we can connect with and support, one another with. If we have families in our homes, or are still going to workplaces, there are ways to connect with that, but a sense of support and community has been challenging for us to maintain in this time. And I want to thank all of you who have remained engaged with this congregation. I want to commend you in your choice. In this extended desert of presence with people, it may well have become much too easy to drift away from things that we really do care about. When it might be easy to let go of some things, there are so many things that are critical right now. A lot of us want to be part of this tradition, stay part of this movement for all kinds of reasons. We want to be included among those who claim this heritage and history of standing up for human rights and dignity across time. The right to follow your own integrity and be true to your heart. The things that lead you, that call you to stand without division in who you are. Our forebears fought and died for the right of religious freedom, the separation of church and state, where we are not compelled by some religion or another to agree with how they think, the language they use. This tradition has stood for those things. We're not creedal. You don't have to agree with us to be a part of this community. Respect is the one thing that we have to have for each other. We cultivate that over time. It's a tough thing to maintain. It requires that we stay in community. We're a part of this tradition because it's welcoming of people that are not like me, people that are not exactly like you, even though we share values of justice and caring about how we live in this world, compassion, and caring for the earth. Things that are becoming more and more critical all the time need our love. They need us working together so that we can make significant change. All of those things require that we have personal knowledge. And so hopefully in a system like this, we can get the tools we need to support us in our journey. New information, new challenges to guide us on so that we're always growing, always improving. And we can accomplish so much together. One more thing that has proven invaluable to me over my years as part of the Unitarian Universalist movement is that encouragement to personal spiritual growth. I've changed a lot since I got here, and I continue to change in my understanding, my sense of connection, what I can embrace, and the way that I understand things in other people. There's still things that I don't understand. There always will be. But I value my connection with the larger movement, the UUA, the resources that are offered by our district, the collegial relationships I have in professional organizations and in gatherings when we can have them in person, so that I meet an even broader base to recognize the strength that is here. If we live these principles, this tradition can continue to grow to embrace all of life. Growing into that asks a lot of us. I've moved through a number of phases. Hopefully, I will continue to move through a number of phases. I've arrived after many twists and turns at a place in which I experience a very real sense. It's palpable to me that there's something more than what sits between my ears or tugs at my heart sometimes emotionally. More than something that will last just from my arrival on the planet until my departure from the planet. Something that will endure. There's more. I love a reading by Tom Shade that says, "My friends, there is a power at work in the universe. It works through human hands, but was not made by human hands. It is a creative, sustaining, and transforming power, and we can trust that power with our lives. It will sustain us whenever we take a stand on the side of love, whenever we take a stand for peace and for justice, whenever we take a risk. Trust that power. We are together held by that power." I want to thank all the people that have been a part of this service today and invite you to sing along on our closing hymn. I did not have permission to make some of the changes I did to this video, and my apologies to the people from whom it originates. Never has it been more true than now that when we extinguish this flame, the sparks remain within us and alight. From each of us in our supposed solitude, the signals buzz and hum, sparkling through space, one to another, connecting us invisibly. But palpably, we are one, and from every window our light shines. If we stay connected, if we stay engaged, if we take the time to still and feel it and know it's true, know it's important, we leave this gathered community, but we don't leave our connection, our concerns, or our care for one another, our service to each other or to the world, until our faith continues until we are together again. Be strong, be well, and carry this flame within you. This is the message of our faith: to act with passion in the face of injustice, to love with courage in the midst of life's pain. The meaning of the chalice flame, may it empower our hearts as we go out. Remember the vigil tonight. Remember to try to learn more about the things that are a part of this election, and encourage everyone you know to vote. Stay safe. Be well. Amen. Blessed be. So be it.
Gonna keep on walking forward. Keep on walking forward. Gonna keep on walking forward. Never turning back. Never turning back. I'm gonna keep on singing loudly. Keep on singing loudly. Keep on singing loudly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna work for change together. Work for change together. Gonna work for change together. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Keep on loving boldly. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna keep on laughing freely. Keep on laughing freely. Gonna keep on laughing freely. Never turning back. Never turning back. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. Gonna keep on walking forward. Keep on walking forward. Gonna keep on walking forward.